Yesterday you said it was you didn't call it a must-win, but you said it's a big game. How do you think you guys responded? Only two turnovers too. Can you touch on that?
Yeah, I thought we played really well. Probably the best game we played, in a long time. Maybe since Connecticut, best game we played. So I thought we shared it. We got what we wanted on offense. We didn't shoot it well. We didn't defend great, but pretty good. And we had some guys have good individual performances. So it was a good win. OU's good. They got a good team. And first half, I thought we actually played well, and we're up 1. And then second half, we kind of separated a little bit.
I think there was a moment there in the first half where Johnny competed for a 50-50 ball, and afterwards you gave like a double fist pump and a tap on the butt. Like, what stood out to you about that play and got you excited about that?
Well, I think it was to start the game, and I think we were up like 12-4 or something like that. So, Johnny, the thing about, and you said it right, the way you win games, you get 70% of the 50-50 balls. So over 20 possessions, you just got 8 more possessions than your opponent, and we've taken great pride in that, but we haven't been great at that. And I thought Johnny got us about 3 of those today.
And just generally, what did you think of the way he played?
I thought he played really well. I was disappointed he got 2 fouls early, because I would have kept him in. And in the second half, he was on a roll, did some good things, but he got tired. He has to come out. So I thought he did great. And I actually thought Marco was better off the bench too.
Hunter had 5 blocks today. It's something we haven't seen too much from him, but obviously has the capability. Just what do you think is working well for him in that aspect?
Well, I'd have to watch the tape, but I thought he did a good job of staying down. I don't think he got lifted as much. I thought his defense was pretty good today. He's been a decent shot blocker on his man, but not as good away from the ball. And I thought today he was a better help shot blocker today. I bet he got 3 of them when he's Gardens, when he came off his man to go make a play.
Coach, talk about the lack of turnovers. How important was it to focus on protecting the ball?
Well, I don't know that we emphasized it near as much as what you guys think we do. But we didn't have to, because the players all know. I mean, they all knew. So I thought we did a better job of taking care of the basketball. One of the turnovers was mine. I told KJ to run post, and Kevin threw it to him right next to me. So that was my turnover. So really the players only had 1. I mean, that's probably about as well as we taken care of the ball and passed it, in a long time.
I mean, that's you can't expect that. 2 is such a low number.
Yeah, 2's a low number.
Yeah.
But our number, for us to be, we're not good enough offensively to give away possessions. So our number needs to be under 10 or 10 or so. And if you get 4 more possessions, on Wednesday, that's probably a different outcome as poorly as we played. So yeah, and then you can't defend a 2-on-1. Our transition defense hasn't been near as bad as it's looked, in large part because teams are scoring off of turnovers and they're getting credit for transition, baskets or whatever. So I thought it's imperative that you get a shot every possession, especially on the road, and we need to do a good job in Stillwater with that.
Is this one of those deals for your players? Now they've shown you they can turn it over just twice. Now that's the expectation.
Well, the biggest key was Juan to me.
Okay.
Juan and Kevin combined for 1, and really Kevin's 1 was mine. So they're 12-0, and against Central Florida they had 8. I mean, so that's a big difference with just those 2.
You mentioned El Marco too. What'd you like specifically about him?
He was aggressive, making a shot, and he made a really good pass to KJ. That was a dunk that he missed. I just thought he seemed like, to me, I thought the offense flowed better with Johnny in the game, but it seemed like to me Marco was more in rhythm than what he has been.
Bill, you've seen some different KJ approach defenses. What did you think kind of when you saw early what they were doing, and how did you adjust as you went?
Well, we tried to, it actually worked out more than one time, but maybe a little bit of it's luck, but we tried to set more 5-4 ball screens and let KJ come off naked. And he did several times, and he got to 4 feet or 5 feet, and that's a good shot for him. So, first half he was great. Second half he played well, but he missed the same shots he made in the first half. But he's playing at a pretty high level.
Coach, going off that, KJ played all 40 minutes and had another double-double. Can you just talk about how productive he was today?
Well, yeah, we played guys too many minutes, but I actually think one reason why Hunter was better is that he played less today than what he has been playing. But KJ won and never came out, and we're not a great rebounding team when you think about great rebounding teams, but we can be pretty efficient. But the one thing that we haven't been doing with KJ up until Christmas was defensively rebound the ball. And Hunter hasn't been offensively rebounding the ball. So those two are both making a conscious effort to be better in those two areas.
And Coach, can we just get a soundbite on Oklahoma State back-to-back road games coming up?
Yeah, this week's big. The way I've always done it, I broke the seasons down in leagues by weeks. So I'm not looking past anybody, but we got 2 road games this week, and so we'll prepare for 2 road games. But Okie State's a place that historically we haven't really played great there. So it'll be a hard game for us. All road games are hard, regardless of records or anything like that. But that'll be a hard game for us. It always has been, and certainly they're capable of giving us all we want more.
Has Hunter showcased shot blocking in practice a lot? And what do you think he's capable of as a shot blocker?
I think we should be happy with 5. So he was great today, but and we practiced different things in moving to try to block shots or whatever. But the reality of it is he's a position defender, but he did a better job helping tonight than what he has been. He was good.
He said they called him Baby Elijah back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Anything else?
I'm sure everybody called him Baby Elijah.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.